Ready, set.
46 to Mike.
Hey, tight down. There you go.
On the ground, this is Leonard Fournette. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. That one good for a gain of 13 for Jacksonville and a first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Watch out. Kill. Switch.
6-6. Pull it high.
Joker.
49. Check 49. Let go.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 25 yards the pickup there, and also a first down. Back-to-back good play. 3. And to give this time to the tailback. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. They were ahead of schedule after the gain of 7 on first down, but the defense does not budge on 2nd and 3rd. And before this 4th and 3 play, we're going to get whistles and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So on 4th down, Jags kicker Josh Lambo comes on. This one from 46 yards out. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And the Jaguars grab a 3-0 lead. So the opening drive does yield points, maybe not the 7 they wanted, but they'll take the 3.
Accumulating first downs does not go up on the scoreboard, but it does. Go into the DNA of a team that's trying to establish itself to start a game. That has to feel pretty good for them. They'll take the 3.
Yeah, they had 3 first downs and 3 points. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Le'Veon Bell. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Calais Campbell on the stop. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun. Here's Darnold. This one caught by Crowder. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 16 yards, a first down. On 1st and 10, Darnold. Under pressure now, Darnold, and he goes down. Josh Allen able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Now it's Darnold. On the catch, it's Crowder. Solid move, but he's corralled just beyond the 40. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
Mike 48. All right. Here we go. Let's go, D. Let's go.
3rd and long, it's Darnold. He'll rifle this one deep right side. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked by Ronnie Harrison. Now the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
Very good starting field position for the Jaguars offense as they come up 1st and 10.
Check it backer, check it backer. Switch it, switch it, switch it. Come on, switch it. Sponge, sponge, sponge. No, no, no. Hit it.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
New job, Porter.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
That's a what? Check three, check three. Under 10, under 10, 10. He's crashing. He's checking crash.
Now Leonard Fournette. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
It's
a gain of 6. First down, Jaguars.
Switch. Watch the eye.
Now a handoff here to his running back. Jamal Adams coming up from his safety spot to make the play. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. The Jags with the football to begin the second quarter as they're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go.
Score.
Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping.
Be driven.
Going to give this time to the tailback. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. The Jets will bring in a nickel set here as they try to stop this 3rd down. A shotgun give to Fournette. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively, and it likely forces a punt situation on 4th.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat? And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. Now let's see how the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11. They'll try and throw for it here. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So they declined the penalty. That seems a little odd.
I'm trying to work through it and work with them, to figure out why.
Well, someone's got to be confused.
That's what I think. I'm pretty sure that the bench is saying take the penalty, and somehow in the heat of the moment, they thought they were saying decline the penalty, and that's going to work against them. They should have taken it.
They run with Bell on first down as he'll get forward for about 5 yards. Up from the secondary to make the tackle, Jalen Ramsey. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Now Anderson on the jet sweep. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 7 yards there and a first down.
Anytime the offense shows what they call a shot play or a chunk play where they're trying to get big yardage, sometimes people just call it gadget plays, and you hold it to a gain that we just saw there, you feel pretty good about yourself as a defense.
Now a first down carry by Bell. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
Darnold completes to Bell. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with the football?
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
Here's Bell. Oh, twisting away. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down. Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime report.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
They're running it.
Darnold. Darnold, he lost the football. And the Jags grab it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
When I see a play like that, I come back to risk-reward. I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point, whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit, and in this case, lose the football?
So, should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it, but I think ultimately you got to look at it as a first option, taking care of the ball, getting what you can, and that's it. Don't worry about any more.
Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship.
They begin with a run by Fournette. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. They'll toss it to Fournette. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Here we go. 70, Indy.
Yo. Yo. Check 15.
Hey, Sam on.
Hey, check 24. Watch 24.
Hey, Zoo. Ready.
Minshew throwing on 3rd down. And he can't hang on to it. Nearly picked. He's known for his hands defensively. But instead it just brings up 4th down. On 4th down, on is Logan Cook to punt. Crowder now to return. A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Jet first down.
And the Jets, first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Banjo. 48 for Mike. There's a party now. Whoa.
Darnold on first down. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. A very solid gain of 27. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10. Here's Darnold. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. They'll come out in the pistol. So it's first and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. The delay of game, a costly one, as they're backed up 5 for first and goal.
Hey, I'm coming. Check.
Recon, 132 fighter.
Red 80, the mic. Check, 48's the mic. Let him know.
Back to throw, Darnold. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Robbie Anderson in the final seconds of the first half. And the Jets have taken the lead. So they're able to capture the lead here just before halftime.
And not only that, they get the ball to start the second half.
That's right.
This is almost like basketball down the stretch, right, where you get the 2-for-1 situation where you try and get 2 shots to your opponent's 1. In this situation, they got the touchdown. They'll get another shot at to start the second half.
Could be a big turnaround. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he probably should have stayed in the end zone as he'll muster a return up to only the 14-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
And the Jets set to receive this third quarter kickoff, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in the second half. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that.
Who do you want? Who do you want? Who do you want?
On 2nd and 11 now. Darnold. Crowder's got it over the middle. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. A first down throw, Darnold. He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Jets move the chains. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 43.
Check 6 guys. 36, 36.
Bell. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Now Darnold. Flush to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd. How about the defensive effort from both of these teams that we've seen in this game?
Would you say it's like a high-stakes chess match right now?
Chess is one way to go. Yeah, I like it.
Okay, the only reason I say that, you feel like they're contemplating their moves before actually making one, and none of them being done very confidently.
Truth be told, I've never played chess, and I know that I'm not smart enough to play chess. Guys like you with your IQ, you can pull that off. And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down.
48 for Mike. You can't block me. You can't block me.
Hey, alert 48. Alert. Hey, we got Mike the 48 right now. Let's go.
Gotta do better. Come on, QB, come on.
Ready? Mike 48. Check Mike, check Mike.
Hey, high 7.
Here we go.
That's going to set him back 5 yards. Here's Lachlan Edwards now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
Hey, lock it.
Check it out, read. Watch the twist. Watch the twist.
22 jet bomber, 22 jet bomber.
Switch. Alert flare, alert flare, flare, flare.
They'll run it again with Fournette. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up third down.
25, check 25, check 25. Pilot, 64, weak.
57 to Mike.
Out of the gun is Minshew. That one complete. He finds Sharp. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 10 yards there. Good enough for a Jags first down.
Let's go.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route. And what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing. And they got it done.
Big ass, big ass, big ass. Hatchet, hatchet. Bang, 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 bang.
Fournette, a first down carry. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
91.
Slam, slam, slam. Kill, 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 kill. Kill, kill, kill. Turn up. Kill, kill, kill. Turn up.
On second down, here's Fournette. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. The 20, 10, touchdown, Jaguars. Leonard Fournette, 68 yards. And once again, the Jaguars are back out in front. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Well, CD, we are a quarter way through the season already. I'm curious, if you look at each conference, which division race is most intriguing to you right now?
Well, can we start in the NFC?
You do whatever you... And the Jags get to him as down he goes. Josh Allen able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. Darnold and the Jets come up 3rd and long following the sack. From the gun on 3rd down, here's Darnold. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
And we're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. That's pulled in at the 32. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And out will come the offense as they take over. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position.
I have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot right now and try and cut down the length of the drive.
Alert 3. Check, 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 check.
Fournette. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. The Jags picking up the first down there, a gain of 12. 3 quarters in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter.
Check, 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 check.
Check, check. Fresno, Fresno, Fresno.
Shoot! Watch the shoot!
Tango, tango, tango. Rush in.
Hard, hard.
They keep it with Fournette on first down. Fournette, a first down, still going. Past the 20. Touchdown, Jaguars. Leonard Fournette, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead. So what was already a game to remember becomes even more so as that touchdown run, a lengthy one, takes him over 200 yards now for the game.
And I love the fact that to get over 200, it took a pretty good sprint, didn't it? I mean, a lot of times you get 1 or 2 yards and oh, he's over 200 yards. But that really put an exclamation point on the game he's having. Fantastic. A lot of fun to watch.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between second and...
Under pressure now, Darnold, and he goes down. Josh Allen able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Darnold and the Jets come up 3rd and long following the sack. Throwing here on 3rd down. Darnold airing one out for Crowder. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Looking to erase a 2-score deficit here in the fourth quarter. Going for some big plays.
Yeah, they certainly were. They just decided one shot, didn't they? Forget trying to move the ball downfield in small little increments. Let's go for the big one. But how about the defense playing situational football, looking at the scoreboard and realizing what can hurt us most? The deep shot. They played it well.
48 for Mike. Let's make these big times.
They snap it. They're going for it. Here's Darnold. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Sacked by Yannick Ngakoue, the former Maryland Terp. So they really needed points here in a 2-score game. Could not come away with anything there on 4th.
And while we know they're a little bit discouraged here, they can't check out of this game. You and I have called a good number of games over the course of our career where we've seen these types of situations. Teams get the ball back, and that miracle does occur. So they can't let that dream go just yet. They have to get stout on defense here.
Yeah, right now really hoping for a turnover. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Now Fournette, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
Check 3. Check 13. Check 13. Check.
Get it.
On 3rd down, Fournette. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. And Lambeau will put this one through. And that will open the lead up now to 20-7. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still 8 up time, got points, so while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. Josh Allen, who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21.
Check. Motion out of the backfield. Check, 40. Check, 48's the mic. I'm scared.
Here's Darnold. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked by Ronnie Harrison, and he will take this down to the 10-yard line. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
Come on, set. 60 outlaw.
Watch a slant.
Snap.
This is Fournette. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
60 or.
Stop short of the goal line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd
West.
at the 1-yard line.
Hey, team 6. You're out.
54. Hey, pick your game.
They'll go play action here with Minshew. Escaping the pressure right. And he will not get away. He's sacked back around the 3-yard line. Brandon Copeland able to run him down for a loss of a yard.
3rd and long.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more 1st down to help salt this one away. On the run, it's Fournette. And Fournette trying to power his way forward, but I don't think he got there. Nothing doing on 2nd and 3rd down after that 9-yard gain on 1st.
A 19-yard attempt.
The kick by Lambeau is good, and that will swell the lead to 16. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces them to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. It's what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you've got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34.
Check, 48's the mic. Check, 48's the mic. Hey,
Darnold now to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. Tried to go for the big one there on second down. Now they're likely down to their final 2 plays.
And you know they've got to keep going for the big shot, right? So defensively, you play what they call top down. Nothing behind you. Make everything get completed in front.
The Jets on third down. A pretty woeful 0 for 5 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation.
Mike 56, Mike 56.
Move.
Mike 56.
The shotgun snap for Darnold. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. Josh Allen, my goodness, make that now 5 sacks for him in this ball game. Really, really turning in an incredible performance.
Hey, foxtrot, foxtrot.
Watch the pass. Watch the pass. 56 to Mike, boys. 56. Check 56. Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
Go 80.
Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
And here we go on 4th. Darnold. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Jags take over in terrific field position.
Let's go now. 10 Lobo.
54. Mike 54.
Let's go, D. Let's go. You go back.
Out of the pistol, it's Fournette. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Fournette on the counter. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. So this will be a win for Jacksonville. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points